Yep. Hello, guys.
Hello, everybody. We are here again.
Right into the fight from the very first second.
Right? Yeah. We got in early. Pablo always gets in early.
I try my best.
Oh wait, it says I have to equip. No, it said I had to equip something.
I think yes, they unequipped all what you had before, like all equipment or all what you were.
Hold on a second. I'm battling. I'm having a personal battle with my auto clicker.
Yes, sure.
Let me straighten that guy out first.
I also checking YouTube. Yep, we are alive. All good. Looks like it will be also like 30 minutes battle or so. Yes, feel like the last one. And also the damage is the same on the boss.
I'm having real trouble with my auto clicker.
What is going on? It's still clicking?
It's like it's glitching. Like I can't close it. All right.
Okay.
Let's just close it. Looks like it's stuck. Close window. All right. Well, we'll come back in.
At least it's not crashed your PC, so we're still live.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's just a starting PC for no reason.
I mean, you know what? I restarted it. I purposely restarted the PC. Oh, yep. You know what? No, I don't have that on. Okay, enter battle. Let me try to get in again.
Okay. What? The green screen is fighting people.
I do have to select my tool. So I'm choosing my power hatchet, my peasant's hatchet, which
you should select everything. So we have all equipment except the shield.
Say it again.
Yeah, so we have all equipment. We have pack of equipment, but we don't have a shield. So select everything, but not shield because you have it.
In my inventory.
In the no, you should go into the character page. I mean,
into the what page?
Character.
Oh, character page. Okay, so I'm selecting. Warhammer.
Yep. And you also have all this equipment. I mean, this added the extra HP and damage to it.
I feel like I didn't equip the other stuff before.
We did, but they had update, and for me, before the boss fight, it was also unselected.
Oh, geez. Okay, so I quit my ring.
Yeah.
I'm equipping. I don't have a shield. I thought I had a shield, but I don't. Let me equip my boots. Oh, I should have done this earlier. I thought this was already done, but whatever. Okay, equip my gauntlets. Equip my breastplate. Equip my amulet. My weapon is already equipped. All right. Let me jump in the battle. Now let's try this. Pull up the auto clicker again. Once again, I'm not quite starting right at the very beginning.
At least you participate.
Right. Enter battle. Accept. And start. I'm in. There we go.
Nice.
We're banging away. Whoa, we are already down to, what is that? That is not quite a quarter, almost a quarter.
Yeah, 78%.
Oh, so it's got a percentage there? Oh.
No, I mean, by default, it's like 10 million.
Okay, I see. You can just.
So yeah, if you have 7 and 7, yeah, 77.
Your screen is easier to read than mine. It's really funny because I've got like this little ring light now. I've got the little 3-center ring light, and then I've got like an actual light that has blue dim. It has blue, green, and yellow. but I find that it's not perfect. Like it's just because I've got the regular lights on.
Oh, so okay. Green screen magic.
There's always a reason. There's always that's why when I usually have to talk myself through things to like figure out why situations aren't working or like why aren't perfect. All right, there we go. I'm back.
Nice. Yeah, I think I need to buy like camera holder or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah,
I think the problem is in position. So I have web camera, so I can put it only on the top of my screen.
Oh right.
And I think this position like isn't right because the lightning goes in the wrong way.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think if I will have like a camera holder and camera will be right in front of my face, it will be much better. Because I mean,
what I need to do is I've got to buy. So actually, I thought I had to buy like a mobile phone holder, but at one of these events that I went to, they gave me a little wooden plate, and it's got an angle in it. You can actually put your phone in there. So like if you're watching something. So I was thinking, I've got to go out and buy one of those things where I can like position it, but I don't have to. But I got one. It's not a plastic one, but it's just like it's one that you would use if you're, maybe you're sitting at the table, or I don't watch like in bed. I would hold the phone, right? But in case Aiden wants to weigh in here at any point, we may bring Aiden in. Depends on how the vibe goes.
Yeah, for now it's pretty fast. I mean, faster than it was last time. You're almost like 60% done.
Definitely. I think people are really ready now. People are really they're just really ready. So people have some fantastic weapons. Somebody's top person's at 231,000. I'm only at 15,000. Where are you? What are you, 15, 20,000?
I have 13 and 73,000 HP. So damage.
Somebody's leveled up their weapon majorly. Oh, by the way, don't assume everybody knows, because obviously there's a million things going on in telegrams. So the TinyDragonScale team reached out to the founder of TerraX, and we are going to give a first prize and a second prize to the winners today. So first prize will get $10 of Uranus, and second prize will get $5 of Uranus. You'll just have to provide your proof and your wallet to the, what's it called? Hercules TerraX. So you provide it to Hercules TerraX, and we will send your winnings right over to you. Now, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's, it gets you on your way. It gets your reflections. As you keep that in your wallet, it'll continue getting reflections, and you'll be all set for the buy and burn party, which we'll talk about that later. As soon as we get the white paper published, which we are working on the 4 OmniChain tokens white paper, the dude and I. So that's going to pump a lot. And we're thinking that in order to really make this an impactful event. So first of all, we reached out to Jake and we said, hey, Jake, time frame 3 to 4 weeks, probably, to launch OmniChain. We're going to be doing a buy and burn with Uranus. And we've got quite a bit. I don't know how many billion, 50, 60, 70 billion Uranus to do some thick liquidity. And everything is paired with element 280 over on base. So everything's paired with element 280, and then element 280 is paired with X28. And then X28 is, of course, the exit over to ETH. So we're building our own flywheel over there, We are happy
connected.
So go ahead.
Everything connected. I mean, each token support another one.
Yeah. Exactly. The dude says he's heard that there may be a couple other tokens coming over. I think Hercules Strident just said, hey, guys, and I believe Hercules, that's very likely the 4 founders. Daniel Tardin says, TerraX team here, if you have any questions. Thank you for joining. That's awesome you joined.
Thank you, guys.
We love gaming, so we figured let's get in here and do it a couple times by ourselves, make sure we know what we're doing, and then we'll tell you about it. Then we'll tell you we're live streaming and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we tweet about this. We get hundreds and hundreds of views. You know, hundreds. I think that the largest one was on my space. One of my first spaces with TerraX, we got like 180 views, and then on our that was on space. And then, of course, Pablo knows our YouTube statistics much better than me. So,
yeah, on average, I think we have about 50 to 70 views after 2 weeks or 3. Yep. So people are watching even after the stream finishes. They just see a video.
They do, right?
Yeah,
they do.
Not like a live streamer.
It's so cool. It's so cool, and we love to support it. You know, I've just been playing these kind of games for many years, and I'm so glad. These types of games, by the way, these are not simple to create. It looks like it's pretty simple. You know, you got a bunch. You got crafting, then you've got dungeons and keys, and you know you level up and everything like that. Then you got a boss fight. There is so much that goes behind the scenes here. There's balance. So first of all, you got to get all the weapons right. You got to get things working. You got to get your UI working. The second thing you got to do, and not necessarily in this order, is you got to balance things. So you got to make sure that, you know, the top weapon isn't just 100 times stronger than the other ones. And yeah, there's just a lot of things that go into a game.
I think balancing is super hard.
In my full-time job, we've actually built a game. We just haven't released it yet. Couple different things you got to do there first. So in my full-time job, we will be also releasing game, and we'll be streaming on that one too. Just wait till we start streaming that one.
Nice. I really enjoy to play the game. I think it's the only time in a week I play something. So yeah, I really enjoy this time. The 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
Right.
Funny time.
All right. I just healed myself up. I was at 50%, and I thought that's probably a good time to do it. We are really flying through this.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Hercules Strident has said, don't forget the security. That was one of our strongest or highest priorities. Fantastic to hear that. Fantastic to hear that. You know, there's a lot of things to consider about security. Number one, you got the crypto security itself. Number two, you got to make sure that people are not doing the wrong things. You know, they're not, you know, you're allowed to use auto clicker for certain areas, but they really got to watch the security of making sure that people don't get unfair advantages. I think they've done a great job. I really do. If I didn't think so, we wouldn't be playing the game. Right?
Yeah, because cheaters, they're everywhere in the game now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's really hard to protect your game.
I've got to find out what that top weapon is. So that the person who has the 410, the 375, the 347, they've got some powerful weapons. I'd love to know what those weapons are. So hopefully, maybe when Hercules and I chat afterwards, maybe he can tell me, or maybe I'll take a look in the chat and I'll ask around, because I think it's expensive though. I'm not sure I have a few $100s to invest into those, you know, super powerful games. Now, if these great things happen, you know, with our 4 Omnichain tokens that are coming and the buy and burn party, you know, if things go really, 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 really well, I just might upgrade Pablo's and my weapon. We just might. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some weapon is not about money, even if it's about luck, because you can only open some materials to craft from the loot box.
Oh.
So people not even selling them; they just keep it for themselves to be on the first place every time.
Right.
It's pretty rare. Yeah. Maybe like we need to unbox like 100 boxes to have it. Who knows how it works?
By the way, Hercules Strident says most likely it is a taloned pike. Sounds like a powerful weapon. The taloned pike, if I'm saying that correctly. So I remember whenever I'm talking about weapons, one of my first OP weapon was back in EverQuest. Did you ever hear of EverQuest?
Nope.
Never heard of that one? It might have been almost before you're born. So EverQuest was back in the late 90s, 90, 97, 98, 99. I was playing at 99. I hadn't played an MMORPG before that. I had been playing a lot of, like, you know, single player games and Call of Duty and things like that. So there was this one called EverQuest. So if you know World of Warcraft, you know what an MMORPG is. You got hundreds of thousands, millions of people on different servers. And I was a paladin. Now, the paladin, of course, is got holy powers and, can repel ghosts and repel undead and things like that. And there was this weapon called the Ghoul Blade. The Ghoul Blade. And you could only get the Ghoul Blade from one drop. There was only one character that dropped it. And that thing was constantly being farmed. And eventually, so it took me weeks to get the Ghoul Blade. Weeks and weeks and weeks. But once I had that, it was pretty powerful. Like when you were fighting undeads, you wanted the Ghoul Blade. If you were paladin with the Ghoul Blade, yeah. That was that was a lot of fun. It's probably the weapon I farmed the most, because when I did World of Warcraft, I didn't do the long term. What do we call those? The raids, like the raids on the big dungeons. I did all the minor dungeons whenever you just have 5 people. But when it came to like the bigger dungeons, you got to have you got to be geared up, and you got to be in a special guild. You can do 25 man, you can do 20, you can do 40 man guilds. It would just take too long, If you cleared the boss, if you cleared the dungeon on the first run, it's 5 hours. 5 hours.
5 hours. Great. And you can stop. So you should be like non-stop fighting, right? You can take a pause or something.
Well, you can pause between break. You can take short breaks between battles. Yeah, it's not like 5 hours of continual battling. No. But what was I going to say? Yeah. So I mean that's like a hardcore gamer. I was more a casual gamer. I was mostly a warlock. A warlock is a solo character for the most part, but people love to have warlocks in the raids. Love to have warlocks because you got something called dots, damage over time. So you sit back there as a warlock and you just dot. Something of affliction. I forget which one it is, but the warlock's got to be careful, because you can DOT, damage over time, so much that you can pull aggro from the tank. You don't want to do that because
he will damage you.
The warlock and the magicians, the warlocks and the wizards and such, glass cannons. A lot of firepower, no armor. Like one hit, dead. One hit, dead. So you really had to watch. You had to really pay attention. And I wasn't so good at keeping track of all that stuff. That's why I watched a lot of gameplay though. I watched a lot of people battling those monsters. Molten Core I actually did once, and I was in a group that was the group I was in for Molten Core. They weren't too hardcore. Like if you made a mistake, people weren't screaming at you, stuff like that. Yeah. And it took us like four times to get through that. It's like a 9-hour run. It's too long.
It's whole day.
Yeah, it was a whole day. We are smashing through this boss. They've really
almost done.
They really cranked down this boss. Unless there's a lot of people playing, like I don't really know.
It can be the case, yep.
But top damage is 900. Is that 500,000 for the top earner, top damage, 497 for the second. So they've got some powerful weapons out there. I mean, that's another thing. That's another thing. You got those strong weapons, and you can really do a beatdown. It's done 6x my damage, right? I've done 86,000, and top damage is 540,000. So good that they've got the Taloned Pike.
I think it's because of their weapons, because each of them literally did like 5% of the total HP of the boss.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah, they're helping us. Because
they are. What I'm curious about, so here's some things I'm curious about the game, and obviously the founders are really involved. Like, you go into the TerraX type, you go into the TerraX Telegram and you start asking questions, you'll get answers. People in there care. They've got a good team in there, answer your questions. So my question, and obviously we don't have to answer this on stream or anything like that, is how can we make things more monetized that people will want to buy things? They'll want to power things up because a portion of the loot boxes goes into the boss. And I think we're under $100 this time. Did we finish it? Did we finish the boss?
Yep.
I just clicked my, okay. I did 92,000. How about you? Did you break 100?
Yes, I have 199.
You got 199.
Yep.
Very good.
This time it's not showed me how much I won. It's like showed me
yeah,
0.
Mine too. Mine didn't show it either. But I'm going to do a screenshot of this because I will be popping it out there. I'm going to drop it into our Telegram just so I have it because I like to. That was almost too fast. I mean, we like fast battles, but that was fun. It was fun to see that, you know, some of those top damage dealers with their powerful weapons. Wow, they really made a difference there.
Yeah, true. So maybe the stream is like also will record what happened to the people. So yeah, I think last time it didn't show up, so it was just stuck when the boss is finished. But now we have like proper screen, victory and screen, but now we can't see how much we want. So something is broken. I can try to refresh.
Yeah, why don't you try to refresh?
Yep. So my balance, my balance has changed. So it's like
okay. So I'm gonna do it. I'll do a refresh also.
I won like.
Okay, I got 3 million TitanX, 3 million TitanX that I did not have before. So I love it. I'm going to screen capture this one. So what did you get? Did you get about 6 million TitanX?
7, around
7 million. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Also good.
We got 33 people watching through the live stream. And then we've got who? I don't know how many people. I don't know if that actually counts the space. I'm not sure if it counts the spaces. Oh, are you beating down rocks now? You're crashing rocks?
I mean, I'm streaming my screen, so while we're talking, it's just something to be on the screen.
Yep, make use of every single minute, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, but thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for clicking this like button.
Absolutely, thank you for coming in. By the way, I'm gonna try to answer a question here. Someone named Balint Antal says, I did 63,000. Is it worth something? Now I get 0. Is it some bug? So check into the, we did a screen refresh and we got our TitanX showing up. Check in the Telegram, just check in there and you'll be able to get answers to your questions.
Yeah, but for us, just screen refresh worked. So our balance was added
immediately.
Yep.
I only used 2 health. No, I only used 1 health potion. Oh,
me too. It was very cheap regarding the investments.
Very cheap investment, and this time, I mean, so the last time that I was in, I couldn't see how many health potions I had, and I wanted to make sure I had at least 10. Well, I have like 22, 23. So I'm not gonna have to buy health potions for quite a while.
For a couple of months, if not even years.
Who knows? They may rebalance things. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what the team has up their sleeves.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Baint Antal said, I did a screen refresh and I got 2.3 million for 63,000 damage.
Yeah, it's also good. So I did 3 times more damage and I got about 3 times more TitanX. So I think it depends on the damage, really. So for each damage, you got some percentage of the price pool.
Indeed. Well, unless it doesn't look like anybody has any questions, comments about anything, we're happy to stream. We're going to be here on so for us, Saturday nights. It's actually 12:30 in the morning in Singapore, but it's a weekend. the weekend, so it's perfect time. Perfect time to be playing games. Some. I think Pablo's got some. Don't you have some work to do, like right after this? So you're gonna jump right into some work.
I always have work to do.
Always have work.
Yeah.
Always have work. I always have work too. Oh, by the way, Hercules says the new update should be released tomorrow. So Hercules is still there in the chat, answering questions.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, thanks for your support. Okay, so I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably close this one out. Had a blast. Fastest boss battle I've been in, that's for sure. That was
maybe first boss fight was the same about timing. Maybe it was also like 20 or 15 minutes because as you remember, you just joined it and it's finished immediately almost.
I mean, when I joined, it was down like 10%. So yeah.
Yeah, today. But yeah, our boss fight that we streamed, it was super fast also.
It really was. It really was. Okay, I think what we're going to probably do here is I'm going to pull you off. I'm going to remove your screen.
Yep.
And it's just us. So if you have not got a chance to play TerraX yet, stop in the Telegram. Go check them out. You know, if you like these kind of games, it's never too late to get in. You can still get in there and craft your items. And if you got a lot of TitanX, maybe you buy your item. You know, everyone plays these games differently. Yeah. Not pay to win, but pay to get a powerful weapon. Those are, you know, those
pay to damage.
Yeah, pay to damage. Pay to damage. Pay to damage. We didn't bring Aiden on today because there was a whole lot to talk about that hadn't been talked about before. So thanks everyone for coming. Thanks Hercules for inviting us, and you know, talking about us in your Telegram. We are. Oh, by the way, Hercules, I'll be watching for your message also. So we'll be sending out the $10 worth of Uranus to the top winner, the top damager, and $5 over to the second person, whoever that was. So anything you'd like to say to close this thing out, Pablo?
Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for likes. Did you check how many likes we have, by the way?
I didn't. 6. Is it 6? Hold on, let me do a refresh.
Yep.
So we got 7 likes, and 8 people are still watching. Hercules. So basically, this is their. So Uranus is on base, so it needs to be their base address, which I think is. So when you say ERC20 address, just make sure that the address will receive base tokens. That's all I can say about that.
If it's MetaMask or a Rebel wallet, it's the
so
same.
Yeah, any self-custody wallet. Yep, use your self-custody wallet. Don't be using your centralized exchange wallet. Just don't, because who knows what'll happen. Unexpected things can happen if you use your centralized exchange wallet. So always use your centralized wallet for all of the TitanX tokens and these types of things. So all right, well, Pablo, thank you. And we appreciate, everyone who joined. If you're not already, subscribed, please do hit subscribe. And actually, I need to do a subscribe and turn on notifications. Even on one of mine, I didn't even have that on there. So there we go.
You have it now. Nice.
Turn on notifications. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy. May you have many green candles on your chart. And if you don't have them yet, well, keep your eye out, because the dude and I got 4 new OmniChain tokens coming. And like I said, we're also going to wrap a buy and burn party around Uranus. So it's going to be some fun stuff in March. I can't tell you when. We're just we're 1 day into the audit. Obviously we're just 1 day in. So and we're picking one of the top auditors in TitanX. We used him and his team for Baby DragonX. So it is George Hunter Security, I believe. So George is fantastic to work with. If you don't know George, go check out George's. If you're building or if you want to get an idea about things, George is very open. Just reach out to him, and he's very very helpful, very pleasant, great to work with. Our dev, he's one of our favorite devs to work with. Even though it's the first time we've worked with our dev has already given some really good feedback about George. So stop over, and if you want to build, try it out. It's a lot of fun. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thanks. Bye.